Hey guys, welcome to David vs. Film. I am David, yo soy David, and tonight I am watching Taskmaster Season 4, Episode 3. A big hey, hi, and hello to all of you, but to returning viewers, and especially returning subscribers, what's up? Today is one of those days. It's been a 9 to 5 Dolly Parton. I need a show that is going to lift me up. I'm looking for some antics. I'm looking for some hilarity. And I know that episode 3 is going to deliver. So many of you have told me that Mel is one of your favorite contestants of this season. And I got to say, she is definitely climbing the charts with me as well. I did not know her previous to watching Taskmaster. Now that you guys have told me who she is, I've enjoyed getting to know her better, and I'll look out for her on some vintage episodes of British Bake Off, as well as looking forward to seeing Sue, which you guys told me about as well in a future season. But also with all the contestants so far, I've really enjoyed their humor. I've loved the dynamic among this cast. They all seem to mesh really well, so I know that there are more good things to come. Now, I also mentioned previously that this is going to be a highlights clip kind of video of the best of this episode. If you'd like to see the full unedited version, you can find that over on my Patreon, patreon.com/David vs. Film. There's also access to my Discord server over there where we talk about this show and other things on the channel, polls to help me figure out other movies and shows to watch, plus much more. So please check that out if you would like. I always appreciate you watching here on YouTube. I simply ask you consider clicking subscribe and be sure to check the notification bell if you do. A like and a share is always appreciated. And last but not least, if we're not friends on Instagram, let's be friends. I'll leave a link to my Instagram down below. And be sure to leave those amazing comments like you guys always do. It's how I get to know you better and learn more about the show. So without further ado, boys and girls, let's grab our hymnals, turn to page 2017 and watch Taskmaster Season 4, Episode 3. Like I always say, I love seeing these tasks I haven't seen yet. A little preview of what's to come. And then, of course, by the end, I remember that. Taskmaster. Ugh. Hollowing out a baguette. All right.
There are 5 comedians lurking in the shadows, ready to prove their worth and become the series champion.
Lurking in the shadows.
Hugh Dennis.
Hugh.
Joe Lycett.
Joe. Oh, I like that shirt. Very active.
Mel Giedroyc.
Mel.
Noel Fielding.
And Noel.
What sort of things do you get up to when we're not filming?
Box sets, do a lot of box sets. I'm doing the news at the moment. I'm up to 1975. gripping. We've asked our competitors to bring in the best membership/subscription.
Oh, okay. That's a nice one. I like that. Yeah.
The quarterly, so that's once a quarter, subscription to the Crossrail magazine. Moving on. Moving ahead.
She has so many varied interests, I will say.
Based on this, I don't want to win this episode.
No. Who would?
Lolly, there's one thing that binds us all together. Cheese.
Yeah, now we're talking.
And that's to scale as well.
The Cheese Society, in fact.
You've upped the game, thank God. No.
Mine's to do cheese as well. You basically get the ingredients for a gourmet cheese toasty sent to you every month.
Oh, that looks good. We got a dairy war on our hands now, because I got to admit, I would probably prefer that one.
I'm a member of a thing called the Cloud Appreciation Society. Yeah. Every day, they send you an email picture of a cloud.
Hugh, have you heard of the
Every
sky?
day.
And you can just go on the internet and type in cloud.
You could just go to a shop and buy cheese.
Fair. That's fair.
Pure and simple, I've joined.
Your bacon comes from happy, healthy British pigs. Healthy but dead.
I love clouds, but of course you've got to go in last place. But a very close 4th place. I mean, so close.
Yes, I was going to say, I love Mel so far, but I would have put her last.
I prefer cheese to bacon.
Well, we all do, don't we?
Who doesn't? Yeah. But I want my cheese to be combined with other things and fed into my fat mouth.
There we go.
So the winner is Mr. Noel Fielding.
All right. That one I would say I have to, probably agree with, because I do like a good cheese sandwich. Although the bacon, like I said.
Why does that make you laugh?
Okay, now this was the same table where the message was taped underneath last time, right?
Where's the task?
When they were building the bridge.
Oh.
That's very satisfying. Just check it.
Take a little souvenir.
Camouflage yourself.
You have 10 minutes to plan your camouflage.
Your time starts now.
Okay, so I already have to interrupt and tell you guys, there's a movie called When a Stranger Calls Back. Like, that's so good and freaky because it's this guy who camouflages himself into backgrounds and then throws his voice. He sneaks into people's homes. And if you ever want to see something freaky, drink a little and then watch that.
I thought we'd start with Hugh Dennis. Where do you think Hugh is here?
Ooh. I'm not concentrating because I'm looking at the clouds.
Asshole.
There are no clouds, and that is the whole point.
If I had to guess, I would say there's something not quite right about the door, but I don't know.
Oh. Okay. So I wasn't picturing it quite like that. I thought he was going to be in disguise to, like, blend in, not hiding behind it, but...
OK, well, it's the game of Where's Lolly?
She's in the...
I think I might have spotted her.
grass in the front.
I think she might be under that grass. Yeah.
Which grass,
Yeah.
though?
Which grass?
Yeah.
This grass.
To me, that is the more classic camo.
Joe Lycett. Which one is Joe?
Oh, that's good.
This is a Where's Waldo type situation.
I want Joe to be number 5.
Give me a number, Greg.
1.
1.
Oh, he's 9.
9.
Oh, I thought he was 11. Oh, okay.
That's
That was good. That was good. What? Oh, yeah.
He will not accept he's not on the show anymore, will he? He won't accept
I'm going to
it.
show you Mel Giedroyc, but you might not be able to spot her. Ready?
Oh, Mel. Okay, what's Mel done?
Whoa.
Oh, I think I see her. Oh, my God.
Do you want this?
I thought you had to stay within that room.
In the room. I thought that, too. See,
Look at your little feet underneath.
Mel and I... I thought that, too.
It's only one step away from when kids do this.
And now we're going to see our last person, Noel Fielding, somewhere in here.
No, he's wearing yellow, so, I mean, hopefully he took that off, because...
Any part of that caravan looks like what Noel wears.
It's hard for you because I'm like Predator.
I don't know where Noel is.
Let's have a look at where Noel is.
Oh, my God. What? That is so stupid, but so hilarious. That was good. That's number 1 now. Sorry, Joe. You just got knocked out, I bet.
I mean, obviously, Noel's going to be in first place.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And he won the first, so he's on his way to winning another episode.
Hugh's door was actually very inventive, so I'm going to put him and Joe joint second.
4th place. Please.
Okay.
That is obviously going to be Lolly.
Lolly.
Obviously.
Poor Mel.
Moving ahead.
Was that the name of the magazine, right? She's so positive. I just love her.
Oh, isn't this lovely, Hugh?
I'm not sure yet.
Oh, Team Task. I do like these. Awesome. I love that we get to see that again.
Make a trailer for Taskmaster the movie.
That's amazing.
I like this, though. This is a cool one. It's pretty cool.
Let's see the great double act.
OK, here we go.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, see, action suspense. Yeah, this is where it's at.
Taskmaster trolls Hugh Dennis.
Hugh Dennis. Oh, it's even more effective with the paper, or the plastic, rather.
Nej, god lage mig.
Oh my God, that's amazing. Number 1. I mean, I haven't even seen what the others are going to do, but right now, number 1 is as far as David's concerned.
JLN. This is their trailer.
So got the theme song. Oh, a little remix. Okay.
Hugh Dennis, Joe Lycett, Lolly Adefope, Mel
Poor Alex.
Greg Davies and tiny bitch puppet Alex Horne.
Oh my God.
Christmas Day on BBC One. Not available on catch-up.
It's good, but I still got to put Mel and Hugh in first place.
I thought they were both so brilliant, but I have to give it to the Scandinavian drama. I'd like to give 3 to Tugmeister and 2 to the other team.
Yeah, that's fair.
Noel, still in the lead. Thanks.
That was really good. Look at the puppies.
All right. I know it's the coat, isn't it?
Hello.
This way, please.
Have we seen this? I don't recall a lot of this. Is that the back? Is it the back of the cottage?
Exactly 12 legs must be stood on the red mat at the same time.
Fastest wins.
Oh my God.
I don't see Lolly.
There was an admin error. Well, we designed this task for a certain species of animal, and then there was an outbreak of a disease.
Oh no.
Lolly went first, so she...
Handle diseased animals.
Right? Is this true, or did they just pick on her like they picked on others like Josh?
Okay, so this is Lolly's version.
Oh my God. No, they did this on purpose.
Persuade 3 chickens to stand on the red mat at the same time. Are some of them not chickens?
Oh.
Yes, some of them are not chickens.
She should get bonus points for so many reasons. This is way harder getting them to stand on there than the dogs would be. And then, the disease.
Come on, guys.
You got 1 on there, Lolly.
No, that's 3, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yay!
Again, though, bonus points for her.
You did it, and then there was an outbreak of avian bird flu. So
No, I
picked...
have avian bird flu now.
Entirely feasible, but unless you peck someone, we're fine. What was Lolly's time for getting 3 chickens onto a mat?
13 minutes and 40 seconds. Quarter of an hour.
Okay.
Again, I feel like they should grade on a curve with this one.
She got in the pockets.
What have you got in your pockets now?
My driving gloves. They're going to be really, really disappointed. Very good dogs.
Ooh, oh, there they are. That's 12.
That's too many now. That's 16.
We've got 16.
Oh, it's got to be exactly... Oh, okay. I thought it was at least 12 feet. So, yeah, this is harder, yeah. Okay.
I've filled the driving glove with some bits of sausage. Oh, where's the sausage? Where's the glovey? Oh, yes.
Too many, Mel.
Too many. He's got my glove now.
12.
Oh, I did it. That's a bit of a workout, too. That was really funny. Bless her heart. I see so much of myself in her. Mainly the awkward moments is when I see myself in Mel.
The last person I heard refer to their driving gloves was my grandfather. And even he, as he got older, went, I should probably let these go.
I was a bit scared of them. Can I say that now?
I was scared of the one that barked at me when I left. He was a...
Lolly took 13 minutes 40 with the chickens. Mel took 14 minutes 24 with a dog. So
Wow. Okay, maybe Lolly doesn't need to be graded on a curve after all.
Hugh, Joe and Noel's attempts together.
I'm just being nice to the dogs.
There were sausages in the house.
No, this isn't the cottage. There's other house next to it. Is this really Alex's house? I didn't even notice that before, that there are other homes on either side of it, whereas the cottage is more obviously isolated.
That's surely, look.
4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
That's 14.
Oh, yeah, perfect.
Ah, smart. He jumped up. Well, you did it on purpose, but that's cool.
So that...
As you said that, there were 10 legs and yours.
Class.
Yeah. Hugh, the intellectual cloud watcher.
And yet not one of those men thought to pop those sausages into a pair of gloves.
Give us some Hugh, 6 minutes 51. Noel, 6 minutes 28. Joe Lycett.
Poor Hugh's just never going to win.
44.6 seconds.
Oh, wow. Oh, Joe, he's close with Noah, I think, if I remember correctly from the scoring.
We've got a problem to deal with here, and that is the Lolly problem.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, right.
She should get an extra 2 points.
Okay.
I agree.
Thank you.
Yeah?
I totally agree.
Which
See Mel, the cheerleader. She's so good. I love Mel. Food.
Without moving the fish bowls, transfer the water from fishbowl A to fishbowl B.
You may only use the items on this table.
Oh, I see a baguette. Hollowing out the baguette.
Most water moved wins.
Always referring to yourself as the third person. You have 5 minutes.
This, again, I would have such a hard time in the moment trying to figure out how to do it.
Get all the water from one bowl to the other without touching it.
Oh, yeah, you couldn't move the bowls.
But anyone who did move the bowls...
Oh, they couldn't move the bowls. Should we see Lolly?
Yeah.
She's going with the bowls, right?
Without moving the fish bowls, she's taking the fish bowl and she's going to pour. Without moving the fish bowls, she's wondering if there was a better way.
In the first episode, I said, "Oh, I think Lolly's gonna be pretty smart," and several of you made a comment, "Oh, David," and now I'm beginning to see where you guys might have been coming from.
Without moving the fish bowls, camouflage. They're not all chickens, right? I mean, terrible news, Ollie. Terrible performance. Who's next?
Should we go on to Mel and Noel?
But fun for us, the audience, right?
Mel will have a little snack before she starts.
I like the way Mel thinks.
Noel's going to have to do some of that weird sucking stuff that makes him feel a bit sick.
Mel's just going to have another little piece of chalk.
Is this water going to poison me?
No.
Hey, that's a fair question. Yeah, you know where that's been, or where it's, sourced from.
It nearly came out.
Mel is immersing the rubber glove. They've got bloody holes in.
Ah, Alex.
The hole doesn't know what he's doing. We saw chocolate, we couldn't concentrate.
Yeah.
Well, Mel, she transferred 74 millilitres. Noel, 115 millilitres, so 2.3%.
Oh my God, that was good. Again, far better than I could do. I'm not a very good, thinker in the moment. When I see these tools you have at your disposal, I'm just a lot like Mel, actually. Start grabbing and trying.
Let's see if Hugh and Joe fared any better.
Hugh is really quite worried now. Hugh is hollowing out a baguette.
Ah, the hollowed out baguette.
I mean, I finished it.
I love how Joe looks like a rich old woman in his, fur coat, and he just eats his chocolate and just walks off. I love it.
You want to see how to move water from one fish bowl to another? You go to Joe Lycett, okay?
There was one other rule in the tasks that a few of them flagrantly broke.
Oh, no.
You may only use the items on this table.
Transfer the...
Oh, it's on the back. Oh, I was just about to say. Start looking for the little... Oh, no. Smaller version of Potato Gate. Smaller version of Potato Gate. Ah! Oh, well, Joe. You just lost your momentum that you had against Noel.
Lads, that means I'm in negative points. How about, because I'm in negative points anyway, maybe I should take on Joe's 5 points as well.
This isn't the Good Samaritan.
She is the Good Samaritan, though, right?
Joe goes from 5 points to 0. Noel stays on 3 and Hugh stays on 4, so he wins the task.
Incredible.
Wow. Oh, Joe looks pissed. Oh, I feel like this is my version of sports.
Hello. Should we go for Lolly Adefope?
Yes, please.
OK, Lolly.
Can I touch it? Take it in turns to say a 5-letter word whenever the music stops. If you fail to say a word before the music starts again, you're eliminated and the game continues with different length words.
Once again, this is one of those tasks that stands out to me as just so inventive.
Flood.
Bingo.
Swede.
Wembley.
Oh my God. She is so funny, though.
Doubts.
Fishes.
Fishes.
He fishes.
Sorry, please.
She doesn't know what a chicken is.
Oh my God. Yeah, you're all right about Lolly. Oh, but I wanted her to be smart in the beginning. I thought she really was.
7 letters. Let's go.
Wembley. Parties.
Sweden.
Sit down.
I self-destructed.
That's so good.
2-letter words.
Two
We're going to
letter
start
words.
off.
Yeah.
We're starting off with Noel.
As.
It.
It. If.
I was gonna say is.
Of.
Ah! And Joe is back with the 5 points he just lost.
A clear winner, surely.
No, because the scoreboard now looks like this.
Is it tied? A good old-fashioned tie. Have we had a tie since season 1? Like episode 1, I think, of season 1?
With wine, not drinking it, decanting it into another bottle from atop an umpire's chair.
Just drink this and then this and that.
Or just spit it in there. Oh, if somehow he got more to go in that bottle from just that collision.
We do have a winner, and that winner
Mr. Joe Lycett.
Joe! This was a rip-roaring episode, I gotta say.
Well, we've learned that Lolly is bad at rules, camouflage and identifying birds, and that Mel transports meat in gloves. Clap your hands together once more for today's winner, Mr. Joe Lycett.
Good job, Joe. Oh, this episode was like a piece of music, I gotta say. It started off with just a simple, kind of introduction, like all the other episodes. Then slowly we built to a little bit more activity. And then in the end, it was just, pure chaotic hilarity, enjoyment, everything that I hope an episode will be. So going back and taking the tasks one by one as we did them, the camouflage task started off the whole process with me needing to remind myself that if I were participating in a show like this, you immediately have to start really reading what the task is and thinking outside the box. Those are two things that I have a problem doing. I find myself, if I were, again, kind of projecting into these situations, if it were me, I'm reading literally and I'm not thinking outside the box. And I'm immediately panicking, first of all. That's just my nature, and wasting time, as a result. But that was one of those tasks that reminded me that should be the approach that would make you come from a winning place. So the fact that they immediately went outside the room, again, like Mel, my soul sister, I would have thought you have to stay in the room. Okay, that's where I'm not reading literally. In that case, that's where I'm just assuming based on what I've read. And that would have been a mistake. And I would have been probably as like easiest spot as she was. The other thing that I learned from a task like that is to, as Hugh did, think outside the box, and go the literal semantics route, like we saw him do with the mirror in the first episode in the caricature challenge or task. So I like the way he did the door. I immediately thought that's cheating, and you could tell like Alex thought some other members of the viewing audience probably would too, because he had the definition ready about what camouflage was. And then of course by Hugh explaining what he did, he kind of won me over. So that was a fun task. And then we had, and I'll book in, by the way, the prize task with the last one, and do it that way, but kind of going in, hollowing out the baguette, so to speak. So then we went to the animals with poor Lolly and the chickens, and then the kind of like very passive way we approached the avian flu, like, oh, you're fine, girl, and like, don't give it to anybody else, kind of things what kind of Greg said. Then poor Lolly looks like, am I okay? But anyway, you had her having to do the chickens, and then you had everybody else doing the dogs. And I thought that was going to be so easy because I misunderstood that it had to be, I thought at least 12 legs, 3 dogs times 4, and not like exactly. So that one also was a lot of fun because I do enjoy dogs. They're really great. And then I liked seeing how they sort of, for example, with Noel's, where the dog jumped up and that gave him exactly 12. Those kind of things I always like, those little catches like that. What else was after that? Oh, the movie trailer. Oh my God, I still want to see the Scandinavian version of Taskmaster now. That looks like that trailer that they did, that Mel and Hugh did, literally looks like a show on Netflix, or whatever that I would watch. A movie as well, but I would really love a show like that. It kind of reminded me of Dark in a way, if you've seen that on Netflix, which is so good. I need to finish. Never actually finished that one, by the way. But they both did great. Both teams did great. I enjoyed the team tasks. That was a lot of fun. A lot of tasks in this one. We had several, because then we also did the water, where we moved from the fishbowl to fishbowl. And poor Lolly, who I thought was so smart in the beginning, and I still probably think she is. She just, maybe doesn't show it as much on the show, giving her benefit of the doubt. But yeah, that was a lot of fun watching Greg just not be able to help himself go after her for literally moving the bowls. And then, we saw the chocolate catch. I do like that, like a little catch like that. I was just about to say we haven't seen as much of, and then sure enough, there that was. And then what was the last one? Was it the last one? Was the bowls? Am I forgetting one? I think that was the last one. Yeah, if I did, you guys let me know. Right, yeah, okay. So then we did the live task. And then the live task was it? Yeah, it was the bowls. That's right. Sorry. Okay. So then the live task we did, again, so inventive, so unique. The musical kind of chairs, so to speak, where, you know, you had to have the different letters in the words. And again, that's when I was thinking on your feet. Easy to do when it's a whole group and you have time, but then when you get down to the last two, it has to be 2-letter words. Yeah, that can be tricky. And then, of course, a good old-fashioned tiebreaker, which I always love. And that was a lot of fun with the way that we did the decanting from the, you know, high up perch, I guess you'd say. And then booking in it, of course, that was the last one, going back to the beginning with the prize task, the subscriptions. That was fun. Again, that's one of those that I don't think involves as much sort of, you know, kind of novelty when it comes to the task itself, but a lot of fun because we get a peek into the lives of these contestants. And if it were me with my subscriptions, I honestly, you know what, the most valuable to me would be all of my streaming, because I watch a lot of TV, hence the channel. That's how I started this channel, by the way, was watching movies, because I've seen a lot of television, but I haven't seen a lot of movies. And so then, of course, I haven't seen hardly any British stuff, hence watching this show now and other things. But yeah, my subscriptions to my streaming services, I guess as a whole would be my most valuable subscription. But again, another banger episode. This was so good. This one was definitely, I would say so far, the most sort of fast-moving one for me, the most fast-paced. There are a lot of tasks in this. The episode itself moved along, but as far as the intensity of me getting into each task was probably at its height so far of the 3 episodes I've seen in this season. But thank you so much, as always, for taking the time to watch this video. Thank you so much for letting me know your thoughts in the comments. I love talking with you guys about this show. It means so much to me. Please like, share, subscribe. All those things are free to you, and they help me out if you feel so inclined. But more than anything, I just hope that you have a great rest of the day / night wherever you are, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.
I love the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want, and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no, I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble.